odd. I felt sure there was someone here just a moment ago. There's still the trace of an echo. I could have been mistaken. They come and go. Well, it's my job to wait and see. I may have to wait some time, but there's nothing I can really do about that. Time passes. Listen. Footsteps coming from this direction. And more footsteps coming from that direction. Something is about to happen. I must make a note. Party A from the east, party B from the west. Worn out with travel, they come to rest. Verse in an official record. At first, they are too exhausted for words. That's better. Gradually, they look around them, at first critically, then with growing admiration and delight, the two taken with their own concerns to notice the other group.
Here?
Here.
It's a good place.
Yes, it's a good place.
Better than any other place we've seen. It's a good place, all right.
To pause at.
To stay at.
To make our own, forever and ever.
This is our place.
Ours.
Ours. We took long enough to find it.
It was a long journey.
But it was worth every day we searched.
It was worth every mile we tramped.
Look at it.
Just look. Look here. Look there. Look.
Look.
Of course, they could have commented on the natural advantages of the place, such as the average hours of sunshine, the mean rainfall, the geologic structure, the chemistry of the topsoil, and the lush pasturage. They'll find the words in time. But next, they notice each other.
Look.
Look! Party A goes into a huddle looking warily at Party B. Party B goes into a huddle looking warily at Party A. Nothing to comment on there. It's the usual pattern. Any moment now the spokesmen will face up to each other.
I'm going.
Who are you?
Who are you?
We've come a long way.
We've come a long way.
We want to live here.
We want to I want to live here too. We want to live here.
We want to live here.
We can't live here.
How can they live here? I don't want to drive them away. We don't want to leave either. No, we don't. Just tell him that he's there.
We won't let you drive us away.
We don't want to drive you away.
Come back here. Come on.
It's messed up.
One man, one vote. Takes time, but that's democracy. There's no guarantee they'll come to the right decision in the end, but that's democracy too. Not that I'm complaining about democracy. It encourages a sense of responsibility. In theory, anyway.
Isn't there enough room for all of us?
There's enough room for everybody.
You could have all you see from there to here.
You could have all you see from here to there.
Agreed?
Agreed.
Agreed!
Do you mind if we pause negotiations?
For a conference.
Agreed.
Why? Proposals, counter-proposals, resolutions, amendments, points of order, appeals to the chair, motion, vote, holds, divisions, objections, and
It's
readings.
over.
Everyone
I'm
can
content.
say. It can become tedious, but it has one advantage. If anything goes wrong, everyone is to blame.
All of us. We have come to a conclusion.
A conclusion is a good thing to come to. We have reached an agreement
It's always as well to reach an agreement.
that you take that stretch of land with all its natural amenities, water rights, fishing rights, hunting rights, grazing rights, mineral deposits, and arable land.
And that you take that stretch of land with all of its natural amenities, etc., etc., etc.
Furthermore,
Yes, furthermore.
for the benefit of all concerned,
Does that include us?
that includes everybody, that a line be drawn.
A line.
A line. That a line be drawn to mark the spot where our land ends and yours begins.
Ah, yes. I was just about to add that a line be drawn to mark the spot where our land ends and yours begins.
Good fences make good neighbors.
Good neighbors make good fences.
Shall we mark it now?
Why not?
Chalk? String.
I don't know who gave me this job. I seem to have been doing it as long as I can remember. Not that I'm complaining, someone has to do it. The record has to be kept. Who knows? One day someone may learn from it.
It's a good line.
If I say so myself. I don't know.
Are you criticizing this line?
Perhaps you could make a better line.
We're all listening. What have you got against this line?
Chickens.
Chickens? What's chickens got to do with it? Take no notice. Got chickens on the brain.
I know something about chickens. I do. There's not much you can tell me about chickens. I was brought up with chickens, and I'll tell you this. Chickens can't read. Chickens can't read.
What does that have to do with our line?
Oh, nothing at all to your line. Or to your chickens, for that matter. No use putting up your beware of the bull signs, and you might as well forget your trespassers will be prosecuted notices, and you might as well forget your one-way streets, your diversions, and your roads closed because the chickens go where they want to go. No use putting up a line and expecting them to stay on this side of it, or on that side of it, for that matter.
True. That's the point.
I
I never saw a chicken reading or taking any notice of a line.
But what does it matter where the chickens go? Oh, if it doesn't matter, then there's no more to be said.
Good. Now we can get on with it.
On the tree?
But suppose it should be sheep.
Sheep?
Well, sheep can't read either. At least I never saw a sheep reading. Ignorant animals, really.
True, a line wouldn't keep a sheep from straying.
Especially if they can't read.
Or cows from wandering. Or horses from getting lost.
And as for rabbits,
All right. What do you want?
Schools for animals?
What we need are fences.
Walls.
thick enough to keep cows from breaking through.
High enough to stop chickens from flying over.
Good walls make good neighbors.
Good neighbors make good walls.
You want walls? Shall we build walls? Before we do anything else.
This high?
Higher, think of the cows.
This high.
Higher, think of the horses.
This high.
Higher, think of the chickens.
That ought to do.
Yes, that should do.
It had better do. Now make it fast.
And build the wall.
You got that?
I won't say they're right, I won't say they're wrong. It's my job merely to record events. Events speak for themselves. They wanted a wall, they've got a wall. And either side can see over or through or around. That's a wall.
I like it.
That's a wall. That ought to last.
Nothing we need to learn about making a wall.
Except how to make a way over or through or around.
Are you there?
We're here. Are you all satisfied?
Everything went according to plan. What now?
We settle down. And you?
We settle down too. It's good land.
Yes, it's good land. We're lucky. We've got good neighbors.
We've got good neighbors too. It's a good wall.
Good walls make good neighbors.
Good
neighbors make good walls.
Well, goodbye then. There's work to be done.
Goodbye. Must get down to work.
Goodbye.
Nothing left but the wall. And the chickens on each side of the wall. And the sheep on each side of the wall. And the cows on each side of the wall. And the horses on each side of the wall. And the people on each side of the wall. It's a busy life. And the great advantage with being busy is that it occupies the mind. Working keeps thoughts under control. Thoughts are more apt to run wild than any sheep. Thoughts can fly higher than any chickens.